Yo, yo, the Perfectionist Trap. You trying to be a perfectionist. You ain't getting nothing done. You ain't getting not a darn thing done. And I was that way. I was a perfectionist. Until I realized that it's just hard to be productive when you're trying to be a perfectionist. You know, because you'll never perfect anything. It'll always be something that you see that you might not like, right? And you know, when you think about your journey and how long you want to do something, if you want to do it for the long term, you're going to mess up somewhere. Think about it. You're going to mess up somewhere, so why strive for that perfection? It's really not a purpose, you know? And actually, most of the imperfect things always come out to be perfect by nature somehow. Example, when I was recording music, you know, I would always hear, like, not always, but sometimes it'd be a breathing in the background or something like that, or you know, maybe it was just on one take. I would record on one take, you know, and the engineer would tell me, nah, leave that, bro. That was raw. That was dope. You need that. So it's not about being perfect, you know. You'll probably get an AKB official hoodie, and guess what? It's gonna have it ain't gonna have an AKB official tag in it. You're gonna have the size tag in it when you get an AKB official hoodie, because we delivering a product with a message, you know. So you chasing, you know, being perfect. I'm telling you, that's a key that's holding you back. Now you wanna, you know, let me say this. A lot of people do things for the image of it, how it looks, and that won't get you far, you know. It won't get you far, because some things may be a message that you're trying to get across, and you might not get the message across because you're trying to make everything look so crispy, you know. Don't chase that trap, you know. It's really a trap. Look at art, you know. Look at the art behind me. Look at the art behind me. None of this stuff, if you ask me, perfect is perception. It's how someone else views it, you know. And that's really all it boils down to, you know. Perfection is subjective. What might be nice to someone else might be, you know, not as beautiful to the next eye. So there's no need in being perfect. And one thing I saw a quote years ago that made me want to write music differently when I was recording real heavy. And it said, well, I don't like everybody's music, so why would everybody like my music? And I thought about it. I said, I don't like everybody's music, so why would everybody like my music? I just gotta write and do what I enjoy. You know what I mean? Do what I feel, because I feel I got a good vision. And, you know, just whatever you're into, just understand that, you know, the first version of something that you do won't be like the third version, you know, because you're always trying to develop your product, you know. So that's really, you know, the idea of trying to become perfect, but you'll never reach that point. It's like Jay-Z said, the song On to the Next. That's really how you gotta approach things when you do it. If you mess it up, you learn from it and you move on, you know. If you look at iPhones, let's say, you know, imagine if we were still on the first iPhone, you know. Now, it wasn't perfect, so what they had to do, they had to develop things and come out with the next one. Now we up to all these other iPhones. So now you think about it, it's like, you know, it's really, when you talk about perfection, just work on developing. That's the difference right there. Just work on developing something. You know, the first version, or I'm sorry, the 5th version won't look like the 2nd version. But it's just about getting better and creating a better product. Just creating a better product. That's all. You know. I've seen a lot of people fall off throughout the years. I stopped, you know, because I wanted the most crispy product, the most crispy recording. And it just, you know, sometimes trying to be too perfect can take the rawness, the organic feel away from something. And I learned that when I started recording myself. And I came to actually being able to record myself real well, starting off rough and then just working my way to, you know, learning my voice. So you know, don't fall for the trap. Don't fall for the trap. It can paralyze you. It can paralyze you. It can make you feel like you're not making any progress when you're actually making true progress on something. You might have baked a beautiful cake and it might just be one blemish on it, and then you want to throw the whole thing away. Like, I never forget when I was younger, I tried to cut my hair. My homie tried to cut my hair and I had a little bald spot on the side. It was real small. I cut my whole head bald. I want everything to look the same, you know, and that was younger me, you know, just looking at the missing patch. That's a little funny story, but, you know, it's just like, you know, shit, now, the age I am now, we're going to go with what we got. We're going to move on to the next thing. You know, that's what it is. We're not getting stuck on one project. We're not getting stuck on one project and you know, losing track of the mission. You know, you can't perfect everything. You won't perfect everything, but you will learn from where you mess up. But you just got to keep moving forward, you know. And a good example I thought of earlier, an apple tree won't stop producing apples just because a leaf fell off of it. A leaf fell off of it, you know. So everything isn't perfect, but you can still produce. You can still produce, but you have to understand that, you know, it's just a serious trap in it because of what we see online, and we see highlights of people posting their best pictures, and they, you know, they got the most crispy recordings, or they might be the perfect weight, or, you know, just something like that, you know, whatever. Don't get caught up in a perfection trap, man. I've done it before, and that is damn near what caused me to lose it, you know, lose it all, because I thought everything had to be A1. Now it has to be quality, I think, quality, but even if it's not starting out, just work your way up, you know? It's not really hard if you don't mind, you know, being a starter. Everybody was a starter at one point. So be a starter and know what level you're on, and know that you won't be perfect on your first day, even your first year. But you will learn and you will develop yourself throughout the time if you put it in at whatever you're doing. But man, you know, don't fall for the trap. Don't fall for it. We all see it. But it can be all smoke and mirrors from one side of the camera, you know. And everything over here ain't perfect, but Icky gonna figure it out. That's how I see it, you know. And I love it. That's what makes a business, when everything is not correct, but you still find a way to produce. You still find a way to hop on camera and speak to people. And I don't always come, actually I never come on with a written message. I said in previous videos, you know. But I speak, and if I mess up, I don't got a perfect message every time. But, you know, I do get my point across, you know. So that's the message for the day, the perfectionist trap. Do not fall to it. Keep producing. Keep moving forward. You know, don't let what people say stop you. Oh, yeah, you know, you messed up here or whatever. Don't fall for it. Keep moving forward. You know, and then a perspective you getting with, if somebody saying something, could come from a different place. Could come from a place of maybe not even wanting to help you. It could be there to help you, but it might not be. But you just let it bounce off you and you just keep going. Keep progressing. Keep moving forward. You know, it's perfection is a mind trick. Don't fall to it, you know. So that's my word for the day. And I hope y'all keep believing in yourselves, keep producing, and just never stop, because it's something out here for you. You got a gift. I have a gift. You know, I have great abilities. I think everyone does. I'm not gonna get too deep in that bag, but yeah, y'all stay focused on what you got going on, and I'm gonna get out of here.